Hey everybody, this is Eric Clark's Travel Videos and I'm in Avignon, France, and behind me is Monoprix. It's a grocery store, but it's a lot more like a super Walmart but smaller. I mean, it has a grocery store, but if you look behind me, there's also clothes and shoes and all sorts of stuff. And so, but I'm more interested in the cost of groceries and how much food costs. Let's go do it together. So this is the Monoprix, and this is the food side. And you can see where it says food up on top, and this is the clothing side, and it's got all sorts of stuff, you know, shoes, handbags, purses, I mean jewelry, earrings, watches, everything. So it's really like a big ass Walmart or super Walmart that has both, but we're only concerned with the food side. So be cool. I'm gonna stop talking for a while. Here we go. And these are 10 eggs for $6.49. I'm trying to find, they're stocking the shelf, so I'm trying to find places that are empty of people. But this will give you an idea. So like jellies, you know, that's $3.45 for, it looks like strawberry or raspberry or something. But take a look and you can see, here's honey, and that's really pretty good, $3.09 for honey. I mean, it's good honey, that's what I use in my tea every morning. Nutella's pretty expensive, $6.05 for a big one. And then bread, so like a loaf of bread is $1.99. And it's this kind of bread. It's not bad bread, it's just basic bread. I'm going to recenter my camera. Little rolls, $1.25. Little croissants, $2.75. Here's better bread, $1.99 for Harry's. I hope it's not Harry bread. Here's extra Molex, whatever that is. It looks like wheat bread, $1.85, $1.09 for that. Let's turn around. How about granola bars? $4.15 for granola bars, $4.15, and that's 50% off the second one. Their brand, Monoprix, is $2.25. If you want Mucilix, it's $3.95. $3.95, $2.15 for the bio. Here's other stuff. It's $4.25, $4.29. And I hope you can see the prices. Cereal. Cornflakes. $3.39 for a box of cornflakes. Quaker Oats, $2.70. Cruisley, whatever that is. Here's Kellogg's, whatever those things are. I've never seen them, but they're $5.35. Kit Kat cereal is $5.15. Frosted Flakes. How about Frosted Flakes? A little itty bitty tiny box, and it is $2.69. I'll just let you look here. So coconut milk, soy sauce. So Kikkoman soy sauce here is $5.49 for the no salt, $5.89 for the regular, I think, $5.35 for that one. Kikkoman, the regular big bottle, is $6.25. And I can't afford Kikkoman, so I always end up getting, which one do I get? I get like this one. Oh no, it's not that one. I get the small one. Anyway, And then here's top ramen, 99 cents, 85 cents, 85 cents. A big bowl of noodles is $2.19. Let's go over here. Looks like apple juice and banana, or applesauce and bananas and all sorts of stuff. And you can see those prices: $5.99, $2.15. Sweetener. So like stevia, $4.39. How much is flour? Flour's $3.29, $1.15. And sugar looks like $1.59. Coconut pieces, coconut mixed, $1.99. Coconuts and almonds, $3.29. And then the spices and stuff, but I don't know that too many people are interested in that. But coffee is expensive, $3.79, and you get 6 packets for $3.79. If you want 30 of them, it's $10.59. If you want 50 of them, it's $16. Let's see, do they have? Okay, they do. Here's like so you can stick it in your own little mixer. $3.85, $3.95, $4.75, $3.59. And then the instant crap, $5.09, $8.95, $5.19, $5.16. Grand Mirror, I don't know, $4.29. How about tea? Tea is one of the big things I drink all the time. $5.45 for 50 packets. 25 is $2.65. Earl Grey, when you start getting into Twinings, they're expensive. $7.99, $8.95. And they do have Lipton here. Lipton is $2.99. If you get a big one, it's $7.39. Let's go to the next side. Pasta, $3.79, $2.49. Let's go to the Mexican side here. Here we go. So, if you want a can of or jar of salsa, $3.59. Guacamole is $2.95. Tortillas, $3.49, $2.55. Taco tortillas, $4.25. And you can see those prices. So like here's a fajita mix, $6.39. Pretty expensive. Old El Paso, $3.19. $3.19. Olives, $8.45, $6.79. And then when I do spaghetti, I always do like I'll borrow a jar of this and then add my own stuff to it. But each little jar is $2.52, $1.99, $2.99. If you want a bigger one, and their brand, $1.99, $1.39. Mayonnaise. Here's mayonnaise, American style, $2.45. And here's another mayonnaise, $2.09. Maybe this is sugar, or maybe that's salt. Sol, yeah. So Sol, $2.99, $4.35. If you want the good stuff, it's $6.89. If you want good pepper, it's $7.29. And then bouillon, $1.99. How about ketchup? $2.39 for ketchup. Their ketchup's $2.89. I'd take the Heinz twice over. Olive oil, their brand is $11.50. And then regular oil, $5.15, $3.99, $4.69. Pretty expensive. Tabasco's $3.39. I'll just let you look for a second. Vinegar, $4.35. Crazy. How about this side? So this looks like rice and stuff. Can you see those prices? Go to another aisle. Alright, so a can of peas looks like $1.35. Can of carrots, $1.19. Can of spinach, $1.39. Asparagus, $2.09. White asparagus, $3.19. A can of peas, $3.35, $2.15. Can of corn, 95 cents for their brand. If you get the expensive stuff or the better stuff, $2.59, $2.69. Peas, $2.35, $2.55, $1.19. I'll just let you keep looking here. Raviolis, $3.39, and macaroni and cheese is $2.74. I'm sure that's not going to be the spaghetti-o flavor. And then here, I don't know what this stuff is. Something I don't eat usually, I'm sure. Potato chips. Lay's potato chips, $1.99, and that's a pretty tiny little bag. But it's $1.99. That one's $2.15. The little bag, the little itty bitty tiny bag, is 99 cents. Let's see, what else do they have here that I get pretzels all the time, 89 cents, and this is a good brand, or at least it tastes good. Pringles, $2.49, $2.79. $2.79, $2.35 for regulars. Doritos are $2.89. Down there it's $2.99, $2.85. Okay, you get that. Peanuts, $3.65. Pistachios, $8.75. Pretzel bites. Interesting. I'm gonna have to try those now. Let's go over here. Toilet paper for what is this? 6 rolls? Or no, these are paper towels. 6 rolls are $5.39. $3.25 for 3 rolls. This is the toilet paper, I think. Yeah, so 3 rolls is $2.75, $2.39, $2.69, $2.79. What else would you use here? If you were traveling, you're probably not going to use any of this stuff. Now, laundry soap you might buy, but 30 of them is $10.90. 20 of them is $6.15, and I don't ever seem to find like a small one. They're usually pretty big and pretty crazy. Let's go to another aisle. Okay. What might you drink here? So apple juice. I always buy apple juice because I take my thyroid pill with it. So let's see. So here's like necked mango, $2.55, $3.15, $3.15, $1.85 for their brand, $3.01 for apple juice, their brand. Tropicana, $3.55, $4.31, and this is gourmet, whatever that means. It's something I never buy. What's on this side? I'm sorry for panning fast. I guess I just worry about stuff. A 6-pack of little sodas. I mean, these are tiny little Sprites. I mean, you can see there. Oh, it's only 33 milliliters, $4.39 for a 6-pack. A bottle, a 1 liter bottle, $1.55, $1.75. Yeah, I don't know what that stuff is. Here's Coke. A 6-pack of cherry Coke is $4.79. A 6-pack is $4.99 for regular. And these, again, they're tiny. They're not. It's not 12 ounces. It's more like 10 ounces. But for a liter, 1 liter is $2.45. Haagen-Dazs, $6.99, $7.15, $7.15, $7.50. Ben & Jerry's, $6.35. Pretty expensive. I don't buy ice cream when I travel. Ben & Jerry's up there, $7.15. This is probably pretty close to American prices, huh? Let's see, what's in here that I use? I usually get like these things when I make spaghetti. Mozzarella balls, $2.95. Something doesn't smell good in there. $4.15 for Philadelphia cream cheese. That lady was looking at me funny. Butter, that's cheese. Let's go past her. Yogurt. We all like yogurt. $3.69. Okay, meat. Here's where they do their meat at. So hamburger is $4.19. $4.55. And that's just 2 patties. So you get 2 patties this way. You see that one? And it's $4.55. If you want a big box of hamburger, or one of these, which is like 1 kilo. So I don't know, that's a kilo. $9.59. Let's see, do they have chicken in here? They do. Chicken up here, so 2 pieces of chicken is $11.38, $11.35. And steak is pretty expensive too. I don't buy that. $6.58, $9.05. Let's see. Shrimp is pretty expensive too. Is there a price on that? No price. $4.69, $5.99. Ham. I buy ham a lot because I put it in my eggs too. So like this is 5 slices, it looks like. Is that right? Yeah, it looks close to 5 thin slices. $1.79, $4.45, $3.69. I got that one. Go down a little farther. I wanted to do butter for you because I think butter is pretty important. I use butter all the time. No, I'm good. Thank you. Yeah, I'm just doing something for America, just so my kids know how much things cost. Nothing's hard. I live in America, so thank you. But like butter here is $3.15, so he's going to tell me I can't do this. $3.45, $2.45. Huh?
If you want to go in, you need to have an access to do this.
Well, he told me I couldn't film, so I couldn't take any more pictures. I wanted to get more fruits and vegetables and more other things, but anyway, you get a good idea of what things cost here in Avignon, France. Thanks, everybody. Bye.